All right, ladies and gentlemen, traders, what's up? What's up? Welcome back to another live session. For those of you guys tuning in on YouTube, how you doing? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Oh, here we go. It's a little bit better, I think. So, how are you guys feeling on this fine Thursday morning? Let me write up the watch list. There's VRAX. There's AEMD. There's FRGT. There's VNDA. And there's one more in VRAX. Well, no, I think I said that already. AEMD. Which one am I missing? I'm missing one. BNRG. Okay, yeah, BNRG. I think I'm missing that one. BNRG. So those are the couple of stocks. I'll post the list here. A little bit of a longer list as we have quite a few things moving. And on top of that, there's two cheaper stocks that I'm not even posting. So there could, we could have some trouble identifying the one here early. But we'll see how it goes. So starting off with VRAX. We have 153% move, so this is pretty impressive. This is a stock that we've traded before. We're currently around the 270 area. Let's see. I'm gonna erase a couple of these levels. We might have had a split. It's possible that we might have had a split. So I want fresh levels. We got 363 for pre-market high. Low of the pullback has been 212. Okay. Daily chart. How are we doing? There's a couple of levels that I might want to keep an eye on. 255. We are above that level though. 255, a bit of a gap going back to November of last year. I got this fan down here that's just not staying stable. Okay, so we got 255. Other than that, coming up, maybe 374. I mean, we had some candles here around September of last year. 370, 360 area. Doesn't seem as obvious. And it's right above our pre-market high. But I'll put it there just in case. Other than that, it'd be really good to see this thing get up to maybe $5.50, $6. I think that could be pretty good. But a lot of candlesticks where we had some volume on this one. 465 also another level that could be interesting. But other than that, it would be nice to see 610 for a target. I'm gonna put that in yellow. In fact, I'll put it in green. Put it in green. So that alarm right there was for screen recording, so I'll make sure my screen recording is turned on. Remember, for those of you guys in MMU, screen recording is mandatory, all right? So be sure to turn it on. This way you can go back and review, okay? So VRAX looks decent. I have two cheaper ones. Let's see, FRGT, how are we doing? Selling off quite a bit. Pre-market highs were around 136. Let's see. The 200 EMA on this one is now at 117 on the daily. We had some candlesticks. on the daily around 240 and 270, which could be resistance, even 225 area. So this one, there could be some room up to 220, and then maybe we can see some, maybe if it has trouble, it's a good place for me to back off if short sellers are coming in aggressively. But other than that, can we hold up our previous low, which was around $1? If this can hold up around 1 and then make its way back up, that can be a good sign. At least room from 1 up to 220 perhaps could be good. FRGT. This one is up 61%, 32 million shares of volume. AEMD, on the other hand, is a little bit cheaper and is up 54%, 33 million shares of volume. Big move earlier to 171 and then started sinking like the Titanic here. 171, and then we dropped down. We bounced up a little bit. High point there was about 106, 107, but continued selling off. And the low since then has been about 63, 63.10 to be precise. So we'll see. We'll see if this one is able to do anything. AEMD, the 200 EMA on the daily chart is at 199. Okay. If this, to be honest, if this gets up to 115, 120, that in itself would be an amazing move. So it looks good. Those are my top 3: FRGT, AEMD, VRAX, and then the other two, we'll kind of see if they do give an opportunity. BNRG 172 for the pre-market high. The low here has been around 137 or so. Perhaps there's room to 207 and then 327 on the daily. That is BNRG. There's a 2-minute warning. My nose is running right now. It's crazy. 520. I don't know if we'll get to 520, but I'll still map that out. The 200 EMA on the daily here. So BNRG we'll see. And then the other one, which was VNDA. This one could also be interesting. 692 for the pre-market highs. Low of the pullback has been around 585. I don't know, maybe VNDA I put up here. I'll put this one up here. I'll have the different level 2, but we'll see if this one moves early. Maybe I can watch it. So share size is set. Another day to exercise discipline. Another day to be patient. Another day to look forward to the opportunities. So we'll see what we get. Once we can determine the main stock, I'm looking to have my base size be around 2,500. Bringing back the size just a little bit. Max size will adjust accordingly to what makes sense, and I'll go from there. So looking to be sharp, looking to be reactive, looking to have a good time. VNDA, to be honest, I didn't check the news, but if it is, then I guess we'll see. No trades if it goes sideways. All right, let's see what we get. Let's trade to the best of our abilities, ladies and gentlemen. VRAX low has been 55, high has been 71. Rare to see a scratch trade that's actually scratch, but okay, cool. Just taking it easy so far. Can we see a halt up on FRGT? We got big bids. What's it going to be? There's also some sellers at 07. Come on. Can we see a stronger move? The halt up is at 17. It wasn't as aggressive as I would have thought immediately. FRGT. So kind of still waiting to see which one is going to be the one. I'm going to do a quick rotation. VNRG, AEMD. AEMD gave a good push. AEMD from 67 to about 76, 10 cents move. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Can we keep going? Oh my gosh, it's moving fast. I gotta be careful. Alright, hold up, hold up. I think this one might be good. AEMD. VXRX over 72. Gosh, these fills, man. My order is a small order, not like I'm buying 10,000 shares. VXRX. So right now I'm just trying to determine the hot stock. VRAX. I keep saying the names wrong. VRAX. We'll see if it's able to hold over VWAP here eventually. AEMD, I'm also interested in FRGT, perhaps over VWAP as well, over 109. AEMD does have good range if it does decide to go. So watching it all three, just kind of seeing which one is going to identify itself as the one. Yeah, FRGT, I'm gonna ease off. Wait. I'll let it get halted up here if it goes. Because too many choppy trades. $17 was the 200 EMA, so we'll see how it does. Perhaps we could see a pullback in this area. AEMD, I wonder if we're seeing a double bottom over there. Can we get halted up at 27? No, I'm not muted. I'm just not talking. I'm not seeing anything. So waiting. Waiting, brother. FRGT, we had 16 right there. Perhaps I could have been watching at that dip. That's a good dip at the 200. Not bad. That was a good dip. That was a good dip right there. That's the first proper trade I'm going to see here today. The first bouncy area, FRGT. You gotta be quick to get these fills on the ask. Quick to get out market if it's not filling. It's coming down. Way too much losses there. 300 red on FRGT, not good. The 5-minute candlestick is not looking good. It could still come back, but it would need to bounce up quickly here. BRAX is moving up a little. So you're going to get a quick bounce back. fills, brother. Gotta be quick. Gotta be quick. I like that it's showing a little more range since that, especially since that first pull back to 17. So this is good. I think we can work with this one. $22.50. I probably could have held that and scaled out some more. I think we should get break of 30 eventually. There's a few sellers there, but the halt is 36, so not a ton of room over the level, but we'll see what it wants to do here. Not ready yet. Gotta be careful of the breakouts. It might need a couple more seconds, maybe another minute. It looks like it wants to come down a little bit, but that's not guaranteed. So watching. Is this it? Well, I guess I should have took my couple cents. This other one is at 270. I wonder if it's worth watching. VRAX. I want to capture the breakout over 30. So I'm just going to keep taking small entries here. Come on. Show us the moon like we know we can go. KB. K of the B. Are you still alive? Are the bulls still alive? Waiting. It's a lot of shares for a whole, or not a whole lot. Oh, I don't know. I think if it comes down, I think I like it, but it depends on how low, because the halt down's not that far away. Last thing I need is to get caught in a halt down. Where's the buying? What time is it? This candle has like 2 minutes 30 seconds. If it's strong, we should start to see the buying here sometime soon. If not, the gallows. And maybe I'm gonna cut that a little too soon. Keeping the stops tight. Come on now, there's no bounce, really? I'm not gonna run out of mental capital here. I'm gonna keep watching. Don't tell me. Son of a gunner. I couldn't get in there because it just teleported to 16 without any buying at all on the tape. Really, sweet, sweet 6 cents dip gone. Still watching and waiting though. I think it has potential to get back to 30. Man, are you kidding me? There's more than likely going to still be an opportunity, so waiting patiently. Continue to take my 2 cents. Maybe I'll try to get out in the ass sometimes. I do feel like I'm wasting executions though. 21. Taking my cents, taking my 2 cents, taking my 2 cents until it happens to give me a bigger winner. But can we get over 25? I have the last 5 minute candle is 23. We need to get over 23 and 25 to look good. Retest the highs of 30. And this time I wouldn't expect too much resistance. Hopefully not. Being that we were up there, we did buy some of the shares. We don't need to be seeing any big sellers coming up there again, you know? This needs to just fly. 35, halting up. MLGO, is it worth it? I'm gonna keep trying. because we should see it unless it gives a false breakout, which I don't think should be likely. Unlimited mental capital here. FRGT, talk to us nicely. $18 by 19. Can we see something decisive here sooner than later? Come on. Where is the move? Is this it? Dip, dip quickly. Dip, 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 dip. Maybe no dip. It needs to rip right through 30 though. It's honestly a little heavier than I would have thought. Son of a gun, it's not ripping through it. There's still resistance there. I'd want it to go straight to 35, and it might. Just a little hard to be in. Jeez. If I get filled up there, okay, I'm about to say, because that was ridiculous. I thought they were gonna play me right there. Watching, I think it's pretty bullish here. Waiting. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Taking 32. There's 36. Quick couple cents. Scratch trade there. The halt is now at 43. How did I go short, man? Come on. It's good to know that there's shares. The halt is now at 45. I'm surprised it's not like aggressively chasing down the halt level. Mm. It's a high kind of sideways consolidation here. Waiting patiently. I don't really love it high because they're not like chasing down the halt level, but it could still work. 35 was the pre-market high. So if we can continue to hold the pre-market high on this flag, this could be a good sign. Come on down, the price is right. I could see lower, but it's fighting. Charts should be covering if they're in still. 53 for the halt up. The range is seeming very limited again compared to earlier. Like I want to see more of like a 10 cent range, or seeing like a 3 to like 5 6 cent range maybe. The halt is now at 54, going up. FRGT. I probably sold that a little early. Maybe I did. 52, 53, 56. Yes, I did. I definitely did. Can we get locked in here? This is important. If there's selling, but there's big bids. All right. We just gotta continue to build slowly, build slowly. You know, I definitely hear you guys when you say it looks extended. Guys, don't forget to post to the P&L section, the P&L section. Beam, I gotta delete this message, brother. The rules. The rules, brother. Okay, for those of you guys watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Right now we got 620 people in the building. Traders like Abraham, Simon, Robert, Ronald, John C, KB. KB is in the building. I believe Dash is in the building. Nova, Don Juan, Alex, same day trading. AB, guys, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe, support the channel. Christopher. Justin. Justin, how you doing today, man? Old Hack, long-time supporter in the building. Hopefully you guys are all having a disciplined day. Joel, we see you. Nuclear Trader. Max. Max is in the building. There's a new Mad Max movie coming out, by the way, I think. And those movies are great. Mobile Smith. How you guys doing, man? Okay, resumption time. Let's lock in. Resumption time. Resumption time will be 06 and 30 seconds. 06 and 30 seconds. 06 and 30 seconds. You know, I don't know about sizing up on this stock. It just doesn't feel right for me to go 10,000 size. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little bit on the softer side, but I'm just gonna take it easy. That's what my instincts is telling me. Saying, hey, Relentless, just keep focusing on small base hits. And try to get them to add up here. So we're currently at 56. We're halted up. I got resistance mapped out till at 225. So will we see something here over the next 30 seconds or so? 40 seconds, actually. We'll see. Sometimes they can be irrationally strong. You know, maybe this could be the high. So I want to be reactive. If I see a lot of weakness, I want to just wait patiently, ease off, and not look to be a hero. But if it keeps going and there's an entry, I want to be in quickly for a continued push. We've been seeing some really hot stocks recently, so we'll see how this one does. 10 seconds, no fear, no hesitation for me here, as we're at 156. Here we go. $65. There was no dip there. The halt up is 72. Surprised that I'm net red there, but okay. Small losses. It's very volatile here. All right, easing off, easing off. A little choppy for me, sizing down a bit. Lost about 3 or 4 cents. We got to a high of 168. We are seeing some sellers here too. So far, we're seeing a bit of a consolidation. I think the 5-minute candle is still strong at this point. That could change, but we'll see. We'll see if it's able to get over those sellers at 60. 58. I think it's still bullish here. It is extended for sure. Again, I don't want to be a hero if it's not holding up here well. I got the worst fill there, unfortunately. It's going to come down. That's about a 7-8 cent drop instantly, randomly. And halting down 43. False halt. And halting down again. I'm a little disappointed in that drop because it teleports from 56 down to 47. Almost 10 cents instantly. It might sneak in a red to green here, but there's some resistance 50. It needs to be an immediate push through. Let's see if anything else is moving quickly here though. VRX, VNDA, BNRG. This one here kind of in a position to do something, but haven't done anything yet. Waiting patiently. Our highs, I think, was 750. We're at 380, which isn't great. We've given back. I think a lot of people probably got caught in that move indeed. Seems that way in Discord. Right now I'm on the sidelines. We're gonna see if something else comes. Not seeing anything right now that's looking particularly good. Green and nothing. Green and nothing. Green and nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, waiting patiently. We haven't been seeing a ton of opportunities since this MLGO. I would have thought there would have been better price action. I mean, we had ASNS yesterday and then the other one, but all halts. Nothing like free range trading again. Might have to wait a couple more days. CLU seems like it's getting some more volume. The halt is at 42 if it goes all the way up. FRGT is back at 50. Where is the momentum? The momentum is lost. Lost in the wilderness. $30. $30 for 3 trades is awful. FRGT, come on. Can we see a faster push here? The halt up is at 63, but I don't know if we'll get there at this rate. Stock is that stock is like pulling teeth, I tell you. For me to like make thousands on this, I'd have to be using like 20,000 shares, and you know, it just even then, again, the range at times it's good. We got that full 10 cent range, but then other times you're in a 2, 3 cent, 4 cent range. Guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you're watching on YouTube. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up. Small green today, scratch trade kind of day. Scratch trade kind of day. The halt is at 68. It might get locked in here. It's pretty good. Honestly, I didn't expect anything, so I didn't even buy. Thought 2 cents maybe at 55. That was a good push. The halt is now at 70. Halt is at 70. Now it's 73. There's somebody covering? No, never mind. It's coming down. 66, 67. I gotta sell immediately once I get that type of fill and not even wait a second, man. 64 entry, buying at 60. And that's how I took the first loss too. Got filled 56, kind of gave it a sec to see. But high fill trades the rules to get out right away. It doesn't. It just ruins the risk in the trade, especially for it to come down like that. You know, like what happened there and earlier. You're losing 4 times, 5 times the amount that you would expect to lose on the trade. Slow Momo. This thing gave a nice move, but I mean, not great for the scalps. The range was limited for a lot of it. Some areas, it could have worked if you're just ultra aggressive, I guess. But even then, maybe you got caught in some flushes and then gave back. Because for me to capture every move up, I'd have to been buying everywhere. But it's slowing down and the expectation coming in, that last move, I didn't expect to see anything over like 60. So I'm seeing 55 area. I'm a little uncertain. So when it does come up, it's like, whatever. We're not going anywhere anyways. But then it gets to the halt level. I mean, I guess we can write this in as a double top. 67 versus 70. 68 versus 70. And we are green 180 bucks. Scratch trade kind of day. A trade within the spreads with big size kind of day. Well, I guess the momentum is telling me to stop. ONMD. Oh, it's this one. Slow Momo. Only if we could have stocks like MLGO every day. Waiting patiently. AEMD sold off. BNRG, not much. CLEU, not much there. FRGT halted down. I think at best I was up 750. So I did give back half, which wasn't great. Uh, ONMD. I mean, we'll see if this one does anything. VNDA, not much. VRAX, which I thought might have had a good chance of giving a good move. Did nothing. To the bottom of the 7Cs. Sinking like the Titanic. Is the resumption worth watching for a dip? I don't know. It's showing 20. I mean, if it resumes at 20, oh no, it's showing 40, 45. If it resumes at 20, the dip could be great. 32.23. Is that math right? 33, no, 33, oh, 03, 03, or 33, 33, 23. 33, 23. The good news is that we're in position if something good does come. We can be aggressive, but it's early. It's only 10:30. We could see something at 11:30, 12, 1, right, so forth. FRGT. Looks like it might get back over 50. I'm not interested in it here. It's a little too risky. Risky business. $45. Everything is just in the gutters, in the heaps, trash piles. Let me see what you guys are saying in the Discord and on the YouTube stream. Hopefully, you guys had a good day today. Hopefully, you guys were able to be disciplined to this point. 10:30, so we know a lot of people will be heading out. This is where the viewership usually start to dive down a little bit. So if you are heading out, stay safe, stay green. A Wendy's franchise. I don't know about Wendy's, man. I gotta invest into something healthy, something good. Not the kind of food that's, clogging our arteries. Like Wendy's and these nonsense. Popeyes. Junk. Grease. These people probably don't even clean their oil. They probably use the same oil for like a year straight. Like a year straight. Prop firm. Well, the one thing that I found out from hanging around, these brokers and these broker dealers is that nothing is impossible. As long as you have the right connections, you can make something happen. Daniel. Wendy's 4 for 4. Daniel saying he can only afford Wendy's 4 for 4 today, making $56. Well, I'm right there with you, man. With this $200, it's better than nothing. Green being, it's better than nothing. Anything is better than nothing, but for sure in these high inflationary times, it's not gonna get us super far. So we gotta stay locked in. Went red 1600, came back. Places that are a little bit more clean. I mean, they're still like fast food, but you know, and I don't know. This is assuming, which is a big assumption here, right? That their ingredients are actually fresh. I guess you have places like Chipotle and Subway, and where it seems at least there's less oil, but a lot of the stuff could still be GMOs. I mean, you know, non-organic products. But for sure, in those places, the food doesn't seem as greasy and oily and stuff like that. The McDonald's food, you leave it out for 10 years, it still looks the same, no mold. Their potato has 30 ingredients. How does potato have 30 ingredients? You know, that's crazy stuff, man. But then a lot of us know this, and then we'll still go eat that stuff tomorrow. You know, that's the real crazy part. People know this, people know this, and then they'll be reading it and still eating it. I think we're all guilty of that one. Hydrogenated seed oil. I watched the video on that stuff. They went from animal fat, which is actually good fat, good oil, and that's what this country really is when it comes to cutting costs. Now there's lab grown meat, and another crazy one is salmon. Salmon, right? When they farm this stuff, it's like in one big hole, just like, you know, 2 by 2 or 2 by 4, let's say, kind of size, right? 2 feet by 2 feet kind of thing, and it just goes down. And then they this for this salmon that's like poor salmon, you go out to the restaurants, and they still charge you the price as if it's a real salmon caught out, you know, in the ocean. Salmon, however you want to say it. Who's salmon? Oh man. You know what it is? So when I'm off of this live stream, I don't sound like this at all. This how I'm talking right now is a 100% forced accent. When I come off of this live stream, if you guys hear me talking, you wouldn't even be able to understand what I say. And so sometimes I'll be on the phone with Marcelo or one of these other guys. It's like a FaceTime, and then I talk to one of my siblings, and then they listen to it, and it's like, what the hell did you just say? The English is just crazy, right? It's That's what it is. It's really crazy. So at every moment, it's fighting to come out, and certain things I say it just sounds wild. Acting voice, acting voice. Sit on hands, Jorge. Sit on hands and rant. Show us how you really talk. I'm curious. I still speak English. It just sounds very different. It just sounds a little different. Hey, ay, ay. What's today? Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. This has been, and this is another reason why when we do have those stocks like MLGO, to be honest, it's why it's important to capitalize. I felt like in the last, going back to the 15th of May, there's been 2 days where I had issues. The 15th, which was a very hot day in the penny stocks, we had CRKN and those stocks. But I'm going through the drawdown. Just was not aggressive at all. Didn't push it. None of that. On a day where I maybe could have been up thousands, I'm only up $700. And then MLGO, I missed the first move, so I traded it very conservatively. I did miss that one trade once reviewing the archives. But mission accomplished. Up 2K, you know, job was done. So, in the last like 3.5 weeks or 4 weeks, really. Well, no, 3.5 weeks. 2 days, I've had issues. One of them, again, very understandable, coming out of drawdown and struggling, didn't go hard. Flipping the switch for me throughout the years has always been a thing that I have issues with. Going from 0 to 100, sometimes you gotta be able to flip that switch, man. Right now, if something starts to move aggressively, you gotta be willing to wake up, get back in, and if you gotta increase the size, you gotta do what you gotta do. Mistakes are costly, man. Mistakes. We'll see if WISA does continue to open up. Even in sports, mistakes is usually what causes the opponent to score or win. I missed that move going into the halt just now because of my own expectations. So you could say I was like biased, right? Sometimes it's so difficult because the stock for the last 15 minutes has been showing me, hey, the range is tight, limited, not really moving up. So I didn't even bother to buy the push. But that's completely on me because the opportunity to get in was there. Even if I gotten in for just the 2 cents or 1 cent, I would have been giving myself a chance. And to be honest, that's how we capture most of our bigger wins, anyways, right? Is by just, hey, okay, I think this thing might go 5 cents, but you're in. Before you know it, the stock is up 20 cents. You didn't expect that, but you caught the move because you gave yourself a good chance by buying when you saw the entry. So another thing is to remain diligent, remain, you know, confident in the areas that you know and love, even when the stocks are not giving the best follow through. If there's limited risk going down and the potential is there for a move, gotta be in every time. This is why I'm made. You see, this is why I'm made for this stuff right here, right? Like, not many people can come on here and do this, man. You gotta have a different level of mindset, or else you'll be in the depths mentally. You'll be in the gallows. So if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, there's a whole nother learning curve there if you're not ready. Back in the days, I wasn't this good. Back in the days, I used to fight fire. I used to fight fire with fire, which is the worst thing you could do. It's a waste of time. It's a complete and utter waste of time. Like in the comment section, I'd go in there and be saying some crazy stuff. It's like RT, brother. Big slacking. It's 10:47. Is Marcelo still here? Yes, he is. RAX. Not much there. WISA. Hopefully we can see some more volume. You know, it could be something if it moves up some more and more traders are aware of it. BNRG, CLU, no good, no good. FRGT, backside perhaps. ONMD, not much. WISA, will we see something here over time? Ay, 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 another beautiful day, I tell you. Another beautiful day. Tomorrow again. Tomorrow, Friday. The way how I approach the weekends now are much different than how I would approach the weekends in the past. Back in the days, I would obsess and just want to trade, you know. But it's not healthy, it's not the right way to do it. Instead, you gotta detach, enjoy the time, spend it doing other things. WISA, small move here. WISA waking up just a little bit. Coming alive. There's a small seller we're gonna break. Not bad. Can we see a new high here? Kind of messed that up just a little bit. High is 19. Two 330. 330 for the highs. Let's see if it pulls back here. Bro, is it failing? KB, don't tell me. Coming down. It might still hold, but it's a bit of a bigger pullback. What it better not do? Good. It's flush. I had to put these orders on the ask, man. Or hold longer and scale out. One out of the two I gotta do because I should be in for this push here. I wouldn't have mind 15 in that flash to the upside, but being out all is a little too much to be out. The order's just sitting there. That's a brutal drop. That's a brutal drop. I'm gonna get back some on that. Low is 97 right there. Small bounce back over 3, but perhaps the 5-minute setup, 5-minute candle, we're seeing a pullback here. 5-minute chart. Ronald, nah, for sure, man. There's a lot of people that had a hard time today. Day trading is always tricky, man. Day trading is always tough. Like, I'm wondering if I should even just shut it down now and just take this 500 bucks, man. Because as much as I would love to be up something more, 5 minutes setup, I'm gonna size down for now, and then I'll size back up if I. Oh, okay, 97. Son of a gun. There's a bid and then the bid is gone, man. Like, what's going on? 40,000 shares at 3 and then the bid just disappears. Somebody's playing games here. Manipulation, so they say. I'd love to see like 15 eventually here, if this can hold up. Come on, show us something decisive here. With a little more volume. I want to see 15 out of this if possible. 15. All right, maybe I take this and I walk, brother. Or maybe I give it a couple more minutes. It did hold up there, 92. Yeah, a lot of people are leaving. So yeah, this is definitely a good place to just small green and just get the heck out of here. Let's see. Guys, don't forget we're announcing the winner tomorrow. We're spinning the wheel tomorrow. We're spinning the wheel. Tomorrow we're going to see who the lucky student is that will be joining us on the trip to Miami. We're going down to the Vice City. Should be a great time. For all those who are recent students who just came aboard in the last week, we're glad to have you. As mentioned in those messages, be sure to pace yourselves and reach out to us every single time you have any comments, questions, or concerns. We are here. Utilize us to your full advantage. Myself, Marcelo, Tim, and Triad. If you're watching those archives, you're having any questions, you're going through the material, you're having any questions, reach out to us. We're here to help you guys as best as we can. All right. So, who will the lucky student be? Who will the lucky student be? Who will the lucky student be? We're going to spin the wheel, and all the back end stuff is already taken care of. So whoever the winner is, we're going to reach out to you and we're going to take care of your flights immediately. You don't have to worry about paying for the resort. The resort is we already booked everything for you. You just have to, fly out and have a good time, right? So someone did ask a question, which was, do we go to like a local store, like a Best Buy or Home Depot, to get monitors and screens? The answer is yes, we do, right? So we're gonna go and get I'll take care of all this stuff, like however many monitors. If we need 10 extra monitors, that's what we do. And we just, at the end of the trip, I'll take them back. I'll deal with all that stuff so that your experience is just gonna be smooth, fun, enjoyable. No meetup event in Miami, but we'll meet up with a few people in our community for sure. Like I've already organized with 2 people. I'm gonna meet up with them at some point throughout this next Team House meetup. We either bring them to the resort or we meet up with them for lunch at some point, some way, shape, or form. And we did do this last time in Vegas as well, where we met up a Discord member, a course member, right? But I'll say this: we're not gonna just meet up with anybody. Like it has to be somebody inside the community. The bigger meetups, we have something planned and it's coming. All right, but that one is gonna be in New York in late summer. Once this is done, then we'll talk more about that. We're gonna have a whole MMU summit And then the entire community, if you're in the tri-state area, you can come. And of course, we'll do different ones in different locations throughout the months and years. This thing is back up again. WISA. The only thing is that for the 5-minute candle to make a new high, it's literally high of day. So we could see a double top up here. Volume does look interesting, but if it rejects, how to watch out. That would have been a nice quick scalp to the short side. 6 cents, man. No shares on Thinkorswim. Oh, maybe a little more. I think it looks good though, but for sure, needed a little bit of a pullback there. We'll see how well it holds up and tries. Merciless Markets, the best day trading course out there. And no, I am not biased. I know that's crazy for me to say that, but when it comes to having access to the mentors, nobody else in the world does it like this. Where you can have a phone call or a video call with me within 24 hours most of the times. Who else is doing that? Come on, talk to me nice here. Dash, tell him talk to us nicely, Big Steve. Yeah, I'm gonna brag about that. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta brag about this stuff, man. Nobody else is doing one-on-one sessions like how we're doing it. Within 24 hours, you can gain access to myself and the other mentors. One-on-one sessions, video calls, sharing our screens. And that's the beautiful thing about the Discord, is that we can do all of this stuff right there. Some people who, depending on what they're doing, sometimes they'll have Zoom. We could use Zoom too, but we use Discord most of the times. Whether you have some quicker questions and you want to do a 30-minute session, or you want to do a 1-hour session going over charts, going over your archives that you have, it doesn't matter. Metrics, psychology questions, everything. Our weekly Q&As every Sunday. We're locking in. Every Sunday, we meet up. We do our Q&As. We review. And this is why we're seeing students improving. Not the nonsense that's out there of people trying to get rich quick, and signals and all this madness. But the real deal, sharing our live archive every day, including our level 2, including this screen right here, which is being recorded right now, so I can upload later for the students. Why did Relentless buy where he bought? They can see everything. There's no tricks, there's no gimmicks, there's no hiding. Some people out there, who knows what they could be doing, right? They're maybe not sharing everything. Some people say Relentless is shared too much, but I don't know if I agree with that, man. I don't know. There's still things I want to share even more. It was getting so crazy that one guy asked for my social security number. But you got to draw the line somewhere. That's a joke, but hopefully somebody laughed at that. But yeah, in all seriousness, we have a pretty solid community. We're pretty blessed to be so fortunate in having a good team. So shout out to the guys like Tim, Triad, Marcelo, the Team House guys, Save, just some great individuals, man. Crispy's such a nice guy, great relatives. Save, I mean, just you can't say enough about these guys, right? Calamity, I mean, just genuine people. Marco, shout out to Marco if he's watching on, and then the broader community, right? You have those long-time supporters. There's 25. Can we keep going here? Okay, I should have gotten back in. Son of a gun. Son of a gun to the depths. Yeah, to the broader community, we have creators like Twin, people who've been around for so long, supporting the channel, relentlessly supporting the channel. Some of you guys, every day you come in, you're hitting that thumbs up, traders like Zay. Zay, we see you. Shout out to Zay. Shout out to Dash, Big Steve. Wow, and it's back up. And we have newer traders like Oren, who's in the building. What is going on? The spreads are pretty big. It's risky business here. Risky business on WISA. The 200 EMA is up there at 40. I gotta be careful to not give back everything here. It's already a bit of a slippery slope. And I can't forget to shout out all the students who are doing well, everybody who's progressing, whether it's with small size. There's been a lot of students who have been making strides in the right direction. Some students are seeing bigger days, right? And we're going to be doing those interviews. They're going to be coming soon. Honest reviews and interviews. 44. This thing here is a little tricky. Can we see that push through? Another small loss. The dip did hold. Saying the low is 24. There's a small seller at 50. It should go. Okay, there we go. Come on. Hidden sellers. Okay, maybe I take what I have and I run with some speed. It is hard to walk away from momentum sometimes. This candle is such a weird candle. Down 30 to 3, then back to 30. We don't usually see those false breakouts coming back up aggressively like that. 60 for the highs. That bid is going to do nothing. Brother. Time. Candle on the 5 is about to close. time. There's a new candle on the 1. Can we see the new high? Can we continue? We're not seeing a good push before the breakout, neither after the move over the level. The last dip to 42 was pretty good. 65, 5-cent breakout. Waiting patiently. I'm early. You know what the hell with this, man? I'm just throwing money to the wind here. Taking my 300 bucks and running. Oh, I'm not gonna exit out. I'll shut it down though. I'll be back later in case something else does come. But yeah, 300 bucks. I'll take it. We were up 500 twice today. Not good. Yeah, that's gonna do it. So for those of you going all the way till 4 p.m., for those of you troopers going all the way, continue to be disciplined, continue to be patient, and we will see you guys later. I don't know if I'll do a recap today. I didn't do one yesterday. I did put out the monthly recap though yesterday. And this thing is curling right back out. 46. Enticing, enticing indeed. 67. Can we see 75 here? If I see 75, I'll stay. And no, 60. All right. Yeah, if you're going all the way, stay safe, stay green. See, this is the thing with trading, man. You got to know when to walk away. You got to know I'm going to stay here, and then the big red candle's going to come, and then I'm going to say, why didn't I leave? But yeah, take care, stay safe, stay green. Hopefully you guys had a disciplined day. Hopefully you were disciplined and in your approach and with your game plan through and through to the very end. You know, that's the way to go, right? Every day that you come in and you're disciplined, it's a successful day. The aim though is always to end green, but sometimes we do fall short of that. But that doesn't make the day unsuccessful. So keep that in mind. Don't give into any over trading or revenge trading, but let's move forward with a clear mind. All right. Check out those links for Merciless Markets. Check out the links for the Discord as well as for Momo Pro. All right. I'll catch you guys next time. Stay safe. Stay green.